Opening statements got underway this morning in the Vallow Daybell murder trial. She is the Rexburg mom charged with murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and grand theft in the deaths of two of her kids, J.J. Vallow and Tylee Ryan, and her husband's late wife, Tammy Daybell. News Channel 7's Shira Matsuzawa has been at the courthouse all of last week and again this morning. So Shira, walk us through what the defense and prosecution said today.
Well, Doug, opening statements wrapped up just about an hour ago. It essentially provides a roadmap for the jurors about what they can expect to hear throughout this trial. And I want to warn you, some of it was graphic. Now, the prosecution was up first. They addressed the jury made up of 10 men and 8 women, opening with money, power, and sex. That is what this case is about. They say Vallow Daybell used those things to get what she wanted, and it didn't matter what obstacles she had to remove. During today's opening statements, the prosecution also revealed JJ was found in a shallow grave wrapped in garbage bags with duct tape wrapped around him, while Tylee's remains were charred. The state says you'll hear it described as bone and tissue. That's what was left of Tylee. The state also said Tammy died at the hands of another asphyxiation. And in their opening statements, the prosecution also said Vallow used self-proclaimed religion and teachings to justify their actions, from an affair to murder. The defense then gave their opening statement saying, when there is a lack of evidence, the law calls it not guilty. He also reminded the jury that they vowed to remain impartial and not judge, and that they have to be convinced beyond a reasonable doubt, and every defendant is presumed to be innocent. As for the setup from the overflow room, we could see 4 panels of screens, one camera pointed on the judge, the other focused on Vallow and her attorneys, the other on the prosecution, with those who are in attendance behind them, and a 4th camera was on a projector screen which showed photos of the evidence they were referring to. Now, this morning we were also there as Rexburg police detectives and attorneys for Vallow arrived at the courthouse. We are expecting those Rexburg officers to testify at some point, since they have in other previous hearings. This morning as I entered the courtroom, we also saw Tylee's aunt Annie Cushing in there, as well as Kay Woodcock. She is on the stand right now. She's JJ's grandmother, and she was the first witness called to testify. You can read more about this right now at KTVB.com. Doug?
Okay, so Kay was the first witness today. Are we also expecting to hear from investigators today, or is this all going to take a while to play out?
Right. You know, they haven't specified who or when those specific witnesses will testify, but we did kind of get a roadmap, if you will, earlier as to who will be, and they are among those who will testify.
Okay, Shira, thank you. I know you want to get back in there to keep listening to testimony today. We'll see you here live on the news at 4.